Hey guys, welcome back to Gunpowder Acres. I've been doing a few videos on guns that I won't shoot for unsafe reasons. Now here's one that I won't shoot for a different reason. It's kind of pointless to shoot it now. Quick backstory, when I was growing up, the only place I got to shoot was at my grandfather's when we go visit him. I burned through a lot of 22s and 410 cartridges there. One of the rifles that he had on his rack was an old Flobert and 32 rimfire. I was fascinated by it because of the way it looked, the way the action worked on it, and the fact there was no ammo for it. So many years later, I decided I was going to get one, and I was going to convert it to fire 32 Smith & Wesson. Should be easy enough to do. It's the same size cartridge. All I got to do is convert it from rimfire to centerfire. So I did some searching on the internet, and I finally found me a nice condition little Flobert. Fairly pretty wood, decent checkering, the typical ornate trigger guard, heavy octagonal barrel, actually had sights on it, and the way these work, pull the hammer back to half cock, push up on that right there, and it just kicks the cartridge out. Very simple. There's almost no lock on it except for when the hammer comes down and comes over the top of it. So you can't do anything that's a high pressure cartridge anyway. So this one came in. Imagine my surprise when I realized that it was in 30 rimfire instead of 32 rimfire. I couldn't come up with any cartridge in a 30 caliber class that would be like a pistol cartridge. So a little bit of brainstorming. Okay, I'll get a barrel liner and get one of the local gunsmiths to bore it out, put the barrel liner in it, and reline this thing to 32. A bit of searching, I found a barrel liner. Now the barrel liner cost me $5 less than I'd actually paid for the rifle. So I took it to one of my gunsmith buddies, and who said he could do it. We got the centerfire conversion done easily enough. Then a bit later, he finally called me and said, okay, I've got the liner in there. So I went to pick it up. He said he'd had some issues with the drilling because his lathe wasn't working right. All right, well, I took it home, happily broke out a couple boxes of 32, set up a target, and started popping away from, wasn't hitting a damn thing. It got to the point where it was shooting so far off to the left that I had the front sight drifted all the way that way just before it fell out, and the rear sight drifted all the way that way before it almost fell out. I still couldn't get it on the paper. So I took it back to him. He said, oh, I think I got it in there crooked. How did you get it in there crooked? He said, I'll take care of it. So several more weeks go by. I finally pick it up from him. He said he had to drive the liner out. And that right there was giving me a bad feeling. Okay, so we got the liner out. He put it back in. I took it home and ran through another couple of boxes of ammo. I couldn't get two shots in the same quadrant. So then I started looking at the brass as it came out. It didn't look too good either. I'm not sure what he chambered it with. I'm pretty sure a dull pocket knife or something. But anyway, this morning I took it down and took it outside to try it. I fired 5 rounds of factory new 32 Smith & Wesson long ammo. Here's what I came up with. At 50 feet from a bench rest, 5 shots, and number 5 was up here somewhere. I can't do a thing with this. What's worse, here's the 32 cartridge. I don't know if you can see how badly bulged and scratched up that brand new brass is. Every one of them's like that. Chamber's bad, barrel liner isn't in there straight, and it won't go anywhere. So it's a really neat project that just wound up being a failure. That happens. I got other stuff to shoot. It just irritates you when your great ideas just don't come out right, don't it? All right, well, y'all come back to Gunpowder Acres. I'll either find another goof, or I'll pull out one of the really nice ones, and we'll go through it again. See you at Gunpowder Acres. Leave me some comments, and like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time.